now, Cody. I've been told our time is very brief because you're a busy man.
You've
got so much to do.
We're wrapping it up now.
So my big question is, how's the world of wrestling for you right now? How's it going? Because when we last spoke last year, you've been on a tear through the indie scene. You're popping up everywhere. Your momentum keep increasing and getting better and better. And now, obviously, some places you're a heel, some places you're a face. It's kind of incredible what you've achieved since you moved on from the WWE.
It's like it's really bizarre that it hasn't like worn out yet. Maybe tonight's the night. Like,
well, I actually think right now it feels bigger than ever.
It's continuing to grow, and I got to say that's probably 100% thanks to guys like the Young Bucks, who are the first. Maybe I don't mean to disclude anybody, but one of the really strongest examples, obviously, maybe the strongest of, they did not need WWE, whereas in my case, I absolutely needed WWE, but the life after, whereas you see left and right guys have this nice bloom for 2 to 3 months and then it fades for whatever reason, I don't know. Maybe it's just the fact that we've been able to cover so much ground, literally been able to make this a world tour. You know, I was in Germany 4 hours ago and we're here, and a fake watch, by the way, fake watch.
I believed it.
I committed to it. But New Japan Pro Wrestling has been so great to me. Ring of Honor, TNA, the idea that I can go to all these places without being exclusive and without signing anything. I have to thank all those places because they've made me. They put me in a different light with a lot of fans, and earned me a lot of new fans.
Absolutely. And also, I should have probably done my research, but just popped into my head now. Is your list covered off? Have you ticked their boxes?
I think the list is. There are some. I think Roderick Strong is never going to happen. Unfortunately, but good for him. Got signed by NXT and all that. So that's one that I know. I kind of just want to pretend it wasn't there, but maybe one day. He's awesome. But they've been ticked off in different ways. Somebody suggested to me I should make the list on the anniversary of the list, new list. And at first I was like, sequels suck. And now I'm thinking, no, maybe I will. Maybe I will make, because there's so much great talent, but also great places that I haven't visited yet that I'd like to go and test myself out, and some tournaments that I'd like to actually win this time around. So yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I'm getting the eye from
Can
someone.
You tell I'm sick, by the way. I'm literally going like this.
Your throat sounds.
How bad is it?
Your throat sounds a little bit like
man.
You're pushing it, right?
I'm pushing it. My wife is gonna. That's the big thing. She knows when I've been on the road too long. When I come home, just disgustingly sick. But
would she stop? Would she put a line under it and say, "Cody, a week off, please"?
I think she's about to pull the plug on it. I think so. She runs the family. I'm just there.
Yeah.
I'm like one of the dogs. Okay. She's the boss. Yeah, no, hopefully she will pull back at some point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, either way, I hope it continues to go to.
Seems like kind of a morbid thing to say, but no, she takes care of me.
A figurative plug. Yeah. Just a figurative plug. Yeah. Well, I hope you get better, for one.
Thank you.
And two, I hope it.
This thing's going so.
I know, Pachiti's looking at us. We got to pull it. We got to pull it, Cody.
Pachiti, come over here.
He's being called in.
So I'm going to give you a quick story about Pachiti.
Love it. All right, here we go.
So I always thought, sometimes you get a little bit of an ego, former WWE superstar or whatever, and Pachiti being a massive WWE fan and follower and student of the game.
In his own right.
Superstar in his own right, has his own damn club, the whole thing. But I asked him after a show in Newcastle if he wanted to go have a drink, thinking 100% totally that he'd be like, a drink with Cody Rhodes? Yes.
Of course.
Well, that didn't cross his mind at all, because he just looked at me and goes, I don't think so, and walked away.
This isn't true, for the record. I didn't walk away. I didn't walk away. I went to a table that night. I couldn't be seen out on the town. I was in agony protecting the biz, Cody.
So just for the record, that was fine to kayfabe, but now we're free to break it and say whatever we want.
Yeah, and then I went out in Newcastle, and it was a complete I don't know, the word for it. It was not a great time.
A hoot.
A hoot?
Maybe it was. Jack the Jobber came. Jack the Jobber.
Did you have a good time?
Jack the Jobber came.
Right,
so.
okay, right. So, that says it all. There's nothing else to say.
Flat out favored me.
I'll leave you to do your out.
Cheers. I got my intro. Well, Cody Rhodes, thank you much for your time as
Thank
always.
you
I wish you
very
every
much.
success from the future.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Let's cut before we.